the LLC, featuring the creature from the sea, the human fish. Our newest random Sandy is here. We got a special guest, Joe Mande is here. We got the baddest Mama Jam on the block forever and always, Shannon O'Neill. With music from Sloth Thrust. I'm Murph, and I'm losing it for Christ's sake. Let's give it up for our host, Chris Gethard.
The chant of murder breaking out to start the show. Welcome to the Chris Gethard Show. I'm your host, Chris Gethard. We're going to say hi to everybody watching live on MNN, everybody watching live at thechrisgethardshow.com, and anybody who might be downloading this in the future. Already a crazy night here at MNN Studios. Seconds before the show started, the human fish's goggles snapped. We do not know how we're going to keep his eyes wetted down with salt water throughout the duration of the show. But Shannon and Random Orlando are trying to save this young fish man's life. The Comedy Central
keep breathing.
What's that, Shannon?
Keep breathing.
Keep breathing. Keep breathing, fish. Don't quit. You stay with us. Don't you fucking die on us, fish. Comedy Central update. We still have not heard anything from them. We have not heard anything from them. Shannon and Orlando are going to work on the fish situation. We got Mimi on the hoops back there. We got the LLC. We got Murph. We got Shannon. The newest random Sandy. Sandy, how are you doing? You're throwing up two fingers.
Yeah, I love my middle finger.
All right.
I'm married to my middle finger.
That's awesome.
I think we're listening to the radio through our monitor.
Oh, is radio being broadcast over our monitor? Perfect. That's how we roll. Of course, sitting next to me, old friend of the show, moved to LA, hasn't been back in a while, but we're lucky to have him while he's in town. Joe Mande is here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's been a while. And I'm holding up copies of Joe's. This is not a comedy album.
It's a mixtape, baby.
This is a comedy mixtape. Yeah. There's fucking drops on here. There's shout-outs.
3 NBA players make appearances.
Which NBA players appear on your mixtape?
Blake Griffin, Ricky Rubio, Roy Hibbert.
Holy shit. Holy shit. As a Timberwolves fan, Rubio, that's a get.
Rubio's huge for me. And
awesome.
No one else.
Everyone should get bitch face.
Can you guys see Sandy? Should I? Yeah, I'm going to.
Everybody, right?
I'm going to sit like this.
Want a lap dance?
Well, it's early in the show, Sandy.
Sandy, it's 11:03. Yeah. We gotta go till midnight. We gotta. How do we top that?
So what's wrong with the lap dance?
But if we start with
this guy's from LA, man. I think he needs a lap dance.
If we start with a lap dance, where are we supposed to go from there?
Are you kidding? I mean, with you, Chris Gethard, you're the hottest man in the world here.
Yeah. The hottest man in the world. True. Maybe we'll get there, Sandy. We haven't even announced the show topic yet, for God's sake. Oh, the fish's goggles have been repaired. Thank God. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking you guys to call in 212-757-1393. A simple topic. It's been a long time since we've just done a call-in show, Shannon.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get personal, weird, sad.
This is going to be all three.
This one has that potential. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking you to tell us things you have never told anyone.
It started when he's not talking. Did you steal from a nun? Did you choke out your pet? Did you taste your own poo? Did you fuck your own dad? That's fucked up! 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 That's fucked up!
Tell us more!
The LLC, ladies and gentlemen. It's very simple. We don't need anybody to force it. It can be as small or as big a revelation as you want. We just want calls tonight where you tell us things that you have never told another human being. So I don't know what we might get out of that.
We're going to get a lot.
I'm hoping someone admits that they murdered another human being.
It's terrible.
I know, but it would be great TV.
Yeah.
We're totally willing to accept anonymous calls
I don't know
tonight.
if we can
Feel
talk
free.
about that on.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. Yeah, we can't. I mean, we can't endorse crime.
Right.
Yeah, I can't. Don't call if you murdered anybody. I'll get in trouble. But we have the makings of a hot show. Fred from Honolulu's here. He lives in New York now. Now he's Fred from New York. We got all kinds of things. We got 2 people in tracksuits. We got tracksuit people, and then we got
Fred from Honolulu.
Whoa! Stand up! Stand up! Fred, got your own theme song, baby. Welcome to New York.
That's you.
That's a great welcome to New York. We got 2 adult babies over here. I'm gonna say right now, anytime you guys want to call back, you're in the blue. Your name is Baby Lady and you're Lady Baby, and you can always come back here, Baby Lady and Lady Baby, whenever you guys want to be a part of this show.
Are you 18? Okay.
20.
I just want to make sure that they're actual adults.
Yeah. They're good to go. Human Fish, you got.
Just want to make sure you're not actual babies.
Human Fish, what's on your mind?
The glass menagerie versus the glass ceiling.
The glass menagerie versus the glass ceiling. Who wins?
The glass menagerie.
The glass menagerie. All right, good. Human Fish, you are a feminist. You are a feminist. We should also point out, just in case there's any weird camera angles tonight, for some reason, and this is totally true, presidential candidate and future Olympic gold medalist Connor Ratliff is running one of our cameras tonight. Can we get footage of that?
Pretty still when you cut the world and go
It's no sense. Connor, shouldn't you be training for the Olympics right now?
I have a rich and full life outside of the Olympics.
Rich and full life.
I'm going to guess him operating a camera is probably the most exercise he's gotten in a while.
Probably
He's
true.
pretty intense. I was watching him earlier. He is really like,
Yeah.
wow, there's a radio going on
He is.
still.
There is a radio being broadcast through the LLC's monitor.
Heated debate happening on the radio.
We'll just have to. It's probably something on MNN1. All right, let's go to the phones. Let's see who the first person is that wants to tell us something they've never told anyone. Starma in Toronto, welcome to the show.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm really good. There's a lot of good energy in the room tonight. We're going to get some revelations, people telling us things that they've never told anyone. How do you feel about it?
Oh, that's awesome. This is my first time calling, so I feel like a good time to do that.
Thank you so much. I'll be in Toronto next month.
That's awesome. What are you doing here?
I'll be doing comedy at the Comedy Bar. I'll be up there.
Oh, cool. At the coffee bar. That's like right
Thank you,
in my
Sandy. All right, so Starma, please
Hi.
tell us something you have never told anyone.
Okay, so I have never told anybody this, but I have smoked crack.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
That's a start. That's how you start a show, Starma. Has anybody here smoked crack? You have, Sandy. You've smoked crack.
A few times, yeah.
So Murph and Sandy, you both. That is crack corner right there.
We smoked crack together before the program.
Right, and it was a good crack, too. I sniffed your crack. No.
Okay. Legitimately, though, you have.
Yes, legitimately have some.
Is that the same thing?
Starma, please walk us, for myself and to fill Joe Mande, to fill our guest Joe Mande. Walk us through your crack.
Pardon me?
Walk us through your crack smoking experience.
I went out with an older friend of mine when I was in my younger 20s, and she took me to a bar, and we got really, really drunk. And then she came back to my house, and she was like, why don't we do this thing? And I sort of said, all right. And then we ended up going down to the corner and getting it.
Oh wow, see?
Your friend didn't even have crack? You went and bought the crack.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
How was it? How is it? I've never done it. How is it, crack?
I don't know. For me, personally, it was kind of insane because it just made me clean my stove.
So it makes you productive.
It makes you really productive.
Yeah, like I just got really clean. I was like, there's a spot. I need to get this out.
I gotta start doing crack, man.
All right, Starma, that is an amazing start to the show. Now, was it addictive? Did you fall down into it?
No, I never did it ever again.
Just the one time?
No.
And now, how about your
Yeah, just that one time.
How about your friend who seems to be a more avid crack user?
Yeah.
Actually, she did have have a bit of a problem for a while, but now he's happily married with 2 kids and everything's fine.
That's great.
Yeah, the kids smoke crack.
They're right there. All right, well, Starma, thank you so much.
This was Canadian crack, though.
That's Canadian. Holy
It
shit.
was Canadian
You're
crack.
right.
Ford crack.
It was Alberta crack.
Rob Ford crack,
Yeah.
Toronto crack. And let's keep in mind, we started with a call from Canada, and I already see our first call from Florida on the line. On this show topic, I am expecting Floridians to step up big, man.
If this guy didn't kill a dude, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, I mean, we have one call between Starma and Florida, which also sounds promising. Starma, thank you so much for the call. Maybe I'll meet you when I'm up in Toronto. Let's go
I'd
ahead.
love to meet you. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. Stay off that crack. Stay off that crack, Starma. Let's go. This is our first anonymous call, but the person did leave a name. They want us to say they're calling from heaven. God. God from heaven. God, are you here?
He's everywhere.
God.
If God's phone doesn't work, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, God, last chance.
There is no God.
There is no God. Nailed it. Nailed it. God, is that you, God? God, are you there?
No.
Who's that? Who's on the phone?
Max?
Say hello.
God was hung up on.
Max? Max, are you there? Max from Florida?
Max, hello?
Yeah, who's this? Who's talking?
This is Max.
Max, you are on the line. Thank God. Okay. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Max, we've already heard from one person who smoked crack, has never told anybody, also has the most distinctive name I've ever heard, Starma from Toronto.
Yeah.
Max, what is something you want to tell us about that you've never told anyone?
Okay. I can't really follow up crack, but I want to be a comedian, and I've never told anyone that.
You've never told anyone you want to be a comedian. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how do you go about doing this? Where do you live in Florida?
I live in West Palm Beach.
There's got to be some shitty open mics in West Palm Beach, right? Dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really nervous to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody's nervous. It's terrifying. It's a terrifying, awful thing to do.
Smoke crack and you can do it. Drink, crack, anything, and you can do it.
We don't encourage you to do that.
Absolutely do not encourage,
Do not encourage
substance abuse of any sort.
any of that
I don't
stuff.
know, Max, you just got to go do it. You can do it, right? When are you going to do it?
Soon?
Great secret, bro.
You should do it, Max. You should find a place to do stand-up this week and call us back next week and tell us how it goes.
Okay, sure.
Don't post it on YouTube. I think that's the most insane thing.
People do that all the
People
time.
post their first time on stage on YouTube. It's like, what are you doing?
Never do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Never
Just
do
call us and tell us all about it.
that. Yeah. Verbally walk us through it. Do not record it at all. It'll be terrifying and you'll shit your pants, but you'll do fine, Max.
Oh, thanks.
The show, it will stink, though.
It will.
Yes. If you shit your pants,
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
shitty show.
Oh, I shit my pants once, and I never told anyone about that.
There we go.
Okay.
Now we're talking. That's
Now, what are the circumstances of that?
I was like, weird.
What was that, Max? How'd it go down?
I was like on a camping trip, and like my bowels just started exploding on me.
In a tent? Were you in a tent with other people?
No, I was like walking on the trail with my buddy, and I swore, I made him swore never to tell anyone.
The weird thing is, the same exact thing happened to me once. On a camping trip. Shit my pants while walking on a trail with my friend Anthony Mania. Max, thank you for the call. Anybody here, anybody on the panel want to reveal something you've never told anybody? Anybody.
what was her name? Starma?
Starma from Toronto,
Starma.
yeah.
I had a similar thing.
Okay.
When I was in
okay.
high school and I started smoking marijuana, which is fairly normal.
Yeah.
The person I bought marijuana from also sold opium. So I smoked opium throughout high school and thought that was normal. It was great. Really into it. Was real into it.
That's
and then
some
when I
heavy
got
shit,
to college, I would like went up to the guy who sold drugs in my floor and I was like, do you sell opium? And he was like, no. Why would I sell opium? And I was like, oh, that's weird. It's weird. Okay.
How is opium awesome?
It's the best. We don't condone.
We're not
We're not
condoning
condoning
it.
any
Not
drug
condoning.
use.
It's
No
the
drugs.
best.
Angel dust.
You did angel dust.
Yeah,
Okay.
and angel dust is like an elephant tranquilizer, but it's really great. Sexually, it's really good. So, angel dust. They said you get dusted, and it was really great.
Okay.
I got dusted once too.
You did get dusted as well. Okay.
Did you have sex?
No. No, I didn't know I got dusted. I shared a joint with my roommate at the time, and I was like, "This tastes like metal," and he was like, "It's dusted, bro." And then we were watching Get Shorty.
Great dusted flick.
Great dusted. And I remember watching Get Shorty for a while. Then in my head, like, wait a second, Get Shorty's not supposed to be the scariest movie I've ever seen.
All right, let's go back to the phones. We have more for the crowd later. Let's go ahead. Who's up next? Is it David? Is it David and Callie?
I'm here.
David, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing great.
Awesome. So, David, tell us something that you've never told anyone.
Okay, this is not like really crazy or anything, but it is weird.
Okay.
From the time I was 7 to the time I was 13, I had like really well-developed imaginary friend characters that I would like act out.
What were their names?
There was Kit Kat, who was a talking cat.
Okay.
There was Puppy, who you may guess was a talking puppy. And I like acted these things out till I was like too old to be acting out imaginary friends.
And your imaginary friends were animals, not even people.
Yeah. It was really stupid because I guess I was like sad that I did not have any kinds of animals. Really dumb.
So what kind of
not that exciting, like I said.
What kind of adventures would you go on with Kit Kat and Puppy?
We would just like chill out, watch some TV.
Amazing. David, thank you so much for the amazing call.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in.
Just get a cat.
Yeah, just get a cat. Very low maintenance.
It's so easy to get a cat.
Animal.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Another call from Toronto. Our old friend Celeste. Welcome back to the show, Celeste.
Hi.
So we've had one call from a crack smoker in Toronto. Celeste, why don't you go ahead and tell us something you've never told anyone?
All right. I had my first boyfriend in grade 6, and I told everybody that I broke up with him, and he broke up with me and didn't say anything.
So what, you said you dumped a guy and then he had actually dumped you and then he just took it?
Yeah, and I only remembered about it today.
It was in 6th grade?
It was in 6th grade.
Why did he just take that?
I don't know. He was a nice guy.
He's Canadian.
We didn't even really talk about it.
Yeah, it's very Canadian.
Very Canadian. Very Canadian, all around.
In 6th grade, what is a boyfriend? Just someone that you say hi to in the hallways every now
Yeah,
and
how
then.
far did you go with this 6th grade boyfriend? Celeste?
Holding hands.
Yeah.
Sitting near each other.
Well, this boy didn't care because none of that matters.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
He was fine. He was fine, Celeste.
But you got it off your chest. That's great.
That's good.
I feel good. I feel way better about it.
That's good.
Good.
I'll share one. Should I share one?
Sure.
This is a weird one, Tim. This is a weird
I don't
thing
even
did.
know what this could be.
Hallie, you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna. It's not that horrible. It's weird. For some reason, once when I was like 13 years old,
Okay, it's fine. You're 13.
I peed on the carpet behind my dad's recliner chair. I have no idea why I did it. While I was doing it, I was like, why am I doing this? And then I was like, if anybody finds it, they'll blame it on the cat. But then I was like, even still, why am I doing this?
That's so weird.
Why did I do that?
Was it like a
Territory.
major piss? Like,
It was a full piss.
that's crazy.
I did have to go, but there were 2 bathrooms in the house.
Yeah.
Maybe you hated your father.
I think I was just 13. I was like 13 and a shitty little teenager.
Yeah, that
And I was
sucks,
so lazy.
man.
I was like, I don't want to go upstairs to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think I'll just piss all over the carpet.
That's just like,
I did that when I was 7. I did.
You did?
Yeah, I peed in my bed and my mother had to clean it up.
Yeah.
Because I was too lazy to go to the bathroom.
Okay, that's fair.
But you did go to the bathroom.
In the toilet. My poor mother had to clean it up.
I did that. I pissed on a carpet on purpose, knowing there was no reason for it.
You were at that age where you're trying to outmusk your old man. Like, this
You think it
is
was
his
a
chair, his
parental-
musk is
You
all over
would
this
overthrow my dominance.
Yeah.
You think I wanted him sitting in his recliner?
You were marking your territory.
You think
Yeah.
you think subtly I wanted my dad to be trying to relax but sniffing my pissy pheromones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
clearly
And your
what
dad still will never know about this because they don't watch this show.
They 100% do not.
You know?
They told me that. My mom doesn't like it because I curse too much. All right. Our musical guest tonight, very, very excited to have them. Any fan of TCGS will be excited to hear that they are friends of Malblum, which goes a long way in this community. This is their new album, Of Course You Do. It's out now on Bada Bing Records, and on April 19th in New York City, you can see them at 2 p.m. at Rough Trade in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And then later that night, you can see them at Shea Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Slothrus! Very groovy from Banana Man. All right, I've been loath to even acknowledge his existence, but Bethany is out sick tonight, so manning the chat room is the man behind the plant. Back on the show, man behind the plant. How are the chat rats liking the show?
I think that they wanted me to tell Joe Mande what's up from the Bay Area.
Okay.
Guys, some guys in the Bay Area wanted to say hi.
I like the Bay Area. I was just there.
Oh, that must be why. Okay.
Good job, man behind the plant.
Okay, great. Holy shit, man. Momentum is like a foreign concept to this kid. Oh, right. Let's go to. Oh, no. I was just being mean to him.
We're kidding.
Okay, we're kidding. We love it. It's a bit.
We're kidding.
Okay, let's go ahead. Who do we have next? Is it Jake in Ithaca? I've lost. Yeah, hello. Who's this?
Hey, Jake.
Jake, how are you?
I'm excellent. First of all, I want to say Joe Mande, you're a list of nothing is like the funniest goddamn thing.
It really is. It truly is.
You're willing to admit that.
I would say it's the fun. It's like top 10 funniest
You've
things.
also been doing it. How long have you been building that list?
It's like 6 or 7 years. It's ridiculous now. When when I do it in LA, it's like it takes like half an hour.
Joe runs a show at UCB LA called Totally JK. The list of nothing is
it's the
dumbest.
It's
the
dumbest
dumbest thing.
It's an ongoing PowerPoint presentation.
You've been adding to for 7 years.
Yeah, of things like Noah and I would come up with ideas for like, oh, this could be a funny video, and then we realize it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You read them all out loud. Okay, Jake, tell us something you've never told anyone.
Okay, I was sort of torn about what to tell you guys, and I decided to go with the one thing that's somewhat related to the show, and that I was at sandwich night and I met Messenger Bag, and my 21st birthday was 2 days after sandwich night, and Messenger Bag gave me a bar recommendation on the Lower East Side, and I went and I told all of my friends that I had this amazing 21st birthday and got really drunk and all these free drinks, and what really happened was with my one friend, we went to this bar. They gave me a free shot as my first shot for my 21st birthday. I drank it and immediately threw up on this bar.
Well done, Jake.
Really good.
Well done, Jake.
That's
Thank
really
you so
good.
much for the call, Jake. Let's go to Jason in Chicago. Jason, welcome to the show.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I like where this is going.
Bruh.
Jason, how you feeling?
I'm drunk, son.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. Okay, Jason, so that bodes well. Glad you've been throwing back a few, watching some public access while you're drunk. Always a good time.
Yeah.
Jason, you want to tell us something you've never told anyone?
Well, I mean, people know about it, but when I was like from 4 to 6, I used to show my dick all the time.
Jason, when you say you showed your dick all the time, how often are we really talking?
And how many people know about it? That was the other weird.
I mean, like 50 to 60 people know about it.
50 to 60 people know that you showed your dick all the time?
Well, I mean, the 50 to 60 people that saw it.
Right.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you show your dick?
Because I was like 4 to 6 years old. I didn't know anything.
Okay. I think that's I like the way you're handling this.
Yeah, well, I figured public access is the best place to reveal this.
Reveal that secret or your dick.
Yeah, but then I stopped because I realized I'm impressive.
Jason, you're the best.
Yeah, that's right.
Jason, what's your story? What's the rest of your story? Well, tell me your whole story, man.
I'm like 25 years old. There's a whole lot of stories.
What do you do for work?
I work at a shitty place that sucks it.
A shitty place that what?
Sucks it.
You do? You get benefits with that?
No. It's my boss's birthday today.
Okay, happy birthday to your boss, right? Yeah.
No, do not celebrate his birthday. You are ignorant for doing so.
So you're actively wishing your boss an unhappy birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to reveal at all the nature of your work at your shitty place that sucks, or no?
Oh, I do graphic design at a shitty print shop.
Okay, well, what are your hobbies? What do you do for fun in Chicago?
Well, when I was 4 to 6 years old, I used to show my dick at the house.
Jason from Chicago, thank you for the amazing call. Amazing call. Anybody else want to reveal something they've never done?
I have one. That's
Really?
a
Now,
little
Murph,
sad.
you're a guy who has revealed you hold very little back.
Yeah, I'm pretty open book.
So this is something you've never told anyone?
No, this was something I was thinking about on the way over here.
Wow, okay.
Does your wife know about this?
I don't think I've told my wife this story.
Your wife is watching and judging from the balcony.
This there was a kid named Fred Groover in my neighborhood. Well, a kid. He was like a man. Failed multiple grades. Was
I'm assuming you just used his real name on TV.
Yeah, Fred Krueger. There's no chance Freddie is watching this. But he, so he was like he was slow, and but he was a massive kid. And all the neighborhood kids would pick on him a lot, but they needed to gang up on him. So they'd like throw rocks at him and surround him and like hit him. We used to go to Hobo Jungle, a place called Hobo Jungle a lot, and hang out. And it's like a few blocks from my house. And
You live Hobo Jungle adjacent?
Yeah. And one day they surrounded him and just brutally with like sticks, like thick, big sticks. They just beat him, ripped his shirt off. Terrible. So I felt bad, and I had a butterfly knife that I purchased from a kiosk in the mall.
How old were you again?
At 13.
13, okay.
13. So I gave it to him, feeling bad for him. And so as we're going to Hobo Jungle in the coming weeks, there were a lot of like dead cats and rabbits and rats and stuff around. So one day we go there and everyone's like, there's a fresh pile of like multiple cats that were just killed brutally. And Freddie calls me over and like out of his jacket shows me the bloody butterfly knife and gives me the like, yeah man, yeah. And I was like, no. So, I mean, A, that wasn't why I gave it to you. I don't know why. I guess I gave it to you to stab some of these bastard kids. But like torturing the animals was horrific. So I don't know. I saw that and I was like, oh, man. And I just pretended like I didn't give it to him. I knew nothing about it. And I never really talked about it again.
Look at the chat right behind you. Oh my nope, this is so fucked up. Oh my fucking god, oh god, goddamn, a fresh pile of multiple cats. Human Fish, what's on your mind?
David Bloveband once dressed up as Duke Ellington in blackface on Halloween as a child versus bears.
Who wins?
David Bloveband once dressed up in blackface as a child as Duke Ellington.
Wow, learning so much. I don't know who David Bloveband is, but that sounds fucked up, and I'd like to see some pictures. Okay, Random Sandy, can you tell us something she's never told anyone?
Chris is a stand-up comic, and I was years ago when my first times in a comedy club, the Improv on 44th and 9th, and I see Robert Klein, who is the most hysterical comic. It was really, I mean, Richard Pryor was there, and Rodney Dangerfield was there, and David Brenner was there, Steve Landisberg was there, and there was Robert fucking Klein, and he was so hysterical that I peed at my seat.
Well done, Randy.
And your mom had to clean it up.
No, but Bud Friedman had to clean it up.
Let's go to Keenan in St. Louis. Keenan in St. Louis, welcome to the show.
How's it going, Chris?
Pretty good, Keenan. We're getting some revelations left and right. Why don't you tell us something you've never told anyone?
Okay, well, one time I got pulled over by a cop for not having my temporary license plate up, and he came up my window and proceeded to say, like, weird things to me, and just, like, was asking me weird stuff, and then he's like, hey, you're smoking weed. So he had me get out of the car, go back to his car, and he cuffed me. I was sitting in his car. He searched my car for weed, and I didn't smoke at all during this time. Like, I was still going on my way home from work. But anyway, he searched my car for drugs, searched me for drugs, and whenever he searched my car, like, I have an old Infiniti J3093, he, like, the alarm went off, because it's a tricky alarm. You can't turn it off unless you turn the key in the ignition or something like that. And then he, like, opened my trunk. There was nothing in there except, like, Justin Bieber wrapping paper. Don't tell me why I had that in there, but I did. And then, like, he tried to open my trunk, too. Couldn't open my trunk. It's just an old, crappy car. And then he proceeded to actually give me a ticket after that. Whenever my temporary license plate was in my glove box, I gave it to him. So I had it. I just didn't have it up. And I had to pay the ticket, and he just said, hey, don't be so nervous next time, after he was done cuffing me and searching me.
He blamed you. Huh? Wait. Someone in the crowd just went, huh? No, that's... So a cop fucked with you. That sucks.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. I had to pay for a ticket and everything. I had my temp up, and it was not a good day.
This is the whitest story I've ever.
Joe Mande has proclaimed you white, Keenan.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not black, I'm white. I just have a black name.
Okay. Keenan, the white guy from St. Louis. Nice. Why did everybody all with that? That's fine. Let's go to Peter.
Yeah.
Peter in Chicago. Jason in Chicago called Wildly Drunk before. How are you doing, Peter?
Good. How are you, Chris?
I'm getting better, Peter.
Your show is awesome. You're awesome. Everything is awesome.
Thank you, Peter. That's very nice of you.
You met my parents at an Acme Comedy Club in Minnesota.
I did. Your parents were very nice.
Yeah. I just wanted to thank you because you were actually really helping me give my life direction.
Well, I'm glad. If there's one thing
I will
like...
answer your question now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I thought that was his reveal that you gave his life direction.
Yeah, that's the sad
And
dark
he's never
side.
told anybody that before.
Peter, what have you never told anyone?
Well, so like my biggest fears stem from the concept of I really I fear the idea of losing memory and the fact like how that's kind of our attachment. I don't know. It's really vague in concept. I had a grandmother who had Alzheimer's, and that was at a young age when I was like 13 or something, and it just got me thinking, and I don't like how it got me thinking.
Okay.
I've never said that to anyone.
You're revealing that you have a fear of getting Alzheimer's, is what you're saying?
Well, just the idea that at the end of your life, you really are just what your memory, like, you are who you remember you are. And I don't want to forget who I am. You know, that's just, Alzheimer's is my fear.
I think that's a very valid fear. I mean, the only strength you can take, Peter, is that if you have Alzheimer's, you won't remember that you once feared it.
That is comfort I can sleep well with. Oh, hey, can I ask, what is on the human fish's mind?
Of course you can. Human fish, what's on your mind?
David Loveband once hooked up with a married woman versus Sears.
Did Sears win?
David Loveband once hooked up with a married woman.
Whoa! That's crazy.
Who is David
Who the fuck is David Loveband? Let's go to Nick in Alabama. Nick, how are you?
Man.
Nick, are you there? Okay, no Nick. Is Anna from Brazil? Who's there? Nick?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Nick, let's talk. Let's do it, Nick.
I confessed about you.
Wait, your phone's a little fucked up, Nick. We'll give it one more try.
I got a confession, Ben.
Okay, make your confession, Nick.
All right. When I was about 14, I had this best friend. He had a little sister that was about 2 years old.
Okay.
All right. And I hang out with him about every day. And one summer we come down to Disney World all together. And we're going through on a ride.
Okay, Nick, I'm going to pause you there to let you know you have mentioned a 2-year-old. Everyone in our studio, all of our assholes tightened up at the same time. Everyone's really, really scared. Is this going to end poorly?
I mean, it's not bad.
Okay. So you're at Disney World?
You're from Alabama. I don't know.
Your standards are different.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Nick, so you're at Disney World with a 2-year-old. The whole studio audience, right?
We're on a ride and we're going through this tunnel. The whole family's in one cart, you know? And the 2-year-old's sitting in my lap.
Wait, 2?
And we go through the tunnel and it's pitch black. And I kissed the 2-year-old on the lips.
Nick! It
happened. It happened. This show is.
That is not as bad as I thought.
But also,
I think it's hilarious.
Somehow weird.
So weird.
I got so many questions.
So weird.
Thank God we didn't hang up on him.
To kiss that chair on the lips, you had to like turn it around.
or just flip it upside down.
Nick, why did the parents give you the 2-year-old?
To be fair, she was a really cool 2-year-old.
No.
What was your motivation?
No
Nick,
such thing. A
what did the
2-year-old
2-year-old? What happened after that?
We went through the tunnel, and it came back to light, and she didn't say anything. She kind of did. I'm not making this up. She kind of smiled.
Because
at
she
me,
couldn't talk. She was 2.
Wow.
They were her parents.
Her parents were on the ride with you?
Yes.
Yeah, we were all in one car, and I was trusting enough. They let me hold her. I was their close family friend.
The absolute ultimate end of that would be if you went to the line where they showed your pictures on the ride. All right, Nick, that is, thus far, I would say you have set the bar, right? Kissed a 2-year-old on the mouth?
It's not that bad.
Do you still see this
great question.
this girl now?
I saw her on Facebook. She's about 13 now.
And every time you see her photo, do you imagine kissing her?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Nick, wrong answer.
Of course.
Amazing.
I remember I did back then. I did. Not now.
Not now. You've grown out of it.
No, just the memory of her.
You recognize that experimenting with that 2-year-old was a wrong thing to do, correct, Nick?
What was the ride?
I haven't done anything like that ever.
What was the ride? Nick, we have to know what the ride is.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh, best ride possible. What are we thinking?
What park was it?
Disney World?
The one in Orlando.
Okay, everybody pick a Disney World ride.
That a 2-year-old would be allowed on? Was it like the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride?
Tower of Terror.
She's 2.
I'm going to say it was the one at Epcot Center where they talk about how to grow hydroponic plants. I hope that was it. You kissed her next to the 9-pound lemon. They got a 9-pound lemon over there. All right, Nick. They do. Me and Hallie. Hallie, how awesome was the 9-pound lemon?
It was like my favorite part of that whole thing.
How much did it make you want to kiss a 2-year-old?
Nick, amazing call. Let's go to Anna. Anna in Brazil. Anna, welcome to the show. Wow, a round of applause for our old friend Anna. Welcome back. Anna, how's it going?
I'm all right. How are you guys doing?
We're good. I think we're having a good show. Are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm very glad it's back.
Good, good, good. So do you want to go ahead and tell us something you've never told anyone?
Yeah, I have no idea what the other guy just talked about, and I just know that I'm not going to top it, so
No,
don't
you're
take your hopes up.
Please don't. Please don't.
I hope you don't.
That would be awesome if you did.
So I watch quite a lot of TV shows, and once I had a dream where I was Curly from the X-Files, and I was in a hospital because Mulder was dying, which, spoiler alert, happens a lot in the TV show. And we would hug, and it was a very dramatic dream. And when I woke up, I remember thinking, so this is what love feels like. And that's my most traumatic experience, so that's, yeah.
So you once dreamed that you were Scully next to a dying Mulder, and it was the only time you've experienced love, was in that dream?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really thought that was.
Beautiful. I hope you find your Mulder in real life. Anna, thank you so much. A wonderful call. How's life down in Brazil treating you?
It's all right.
Good.
College is okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time you're back in New York, or we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, sure. Have fun.
Thank you for the call. Let's go to Laura in NYC. Laura, are you there? Hello? Just talk to me on your phone. Whoever's watching
Hello?
Yeah. Can you turn down your computer so we can talk?
Yes, hello?
Yes, hello. How are you?
Hi, yes, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us?
Hi, yes, how are you?
Do you want to tell us something you've never told anyone?
Yes. So actually, I tried a Molly for my first time.
You tried Molly?
And?
Is that? And what happened?
Yes, and I ended up sleeping with my best friend's boyfriend.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, Laura, if you could just turn the volume down on your TV or computer, it'll help us talk a little clearer. So does your best friend know? Does your best friend know about this?
Yes. Oh my God. And she still doesn't know, so I'm like a little shaky every time I see her.
And she's still with this guy?
Yes.
I don't know how Molly would make you do that.
Oh my God. I don't know what was going on.
Laura, walk us through it. How did
It's
it go
almost
down?
like, yeah, because Molly makes you so happy. You must have realized like you don't really like your friend.
But it makes you very, very honest.
Yeah.
All right, so I took it, and then I didn't know, it got me so accelerated. I was just like, I couldn't control myself, and like, I was trying to stay still, I couldn't, and then it's like one thing led to another, and I was just like, oh my God, I ended up sleeping with her.
Now, what happens when you see this guy sit there?
What is Molly?
Molly is like a. Do you know the drug
What is
ecstasy?
Yes.
It's like a pure form of ecstasy.
I have to try it.
We cannot endorse drug use
don't.
here. Cannot endorse drug use here.
I'm not saying you endorse it, but I still would like to try it.
That's fair. Well, Laura, thank you for the call. Let's go ahead to Cassidy in Chicago. Cassidy, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Pretty good. You sound like a serious person. This is our third Chicago call tonight.
Yeah, I can't say, the other guy sounded pretty drunk, but I can't say I am, so sorry to break the chain there, but oh well.
Please, not at all.
Okay, I have the whole thing I've never told anybody thing. Yeah.
We're here for you.
Okay, so when I was in grade school, like grades 4 through 6, I had a very sort of long-standing, very creepy crush on this one girl in my class. And sixth grade, I decided that I needed to write a song about her, which, you know, not a good idea. But I did it. Except the thing was I couldn't come up with any real melodies of my own. And coincidentally, I was also very into Weird Al Yankovic at the time. And
Are you telling us you wrote a parody song about a girl you liked?
I did. The thing was I couldn't think of any. Most of the songs I knew were just by Weird Al. So I ended up writing a parody.
You did a parody of a parody.
Of Weird Al's parody of Pretty Fly for a White Guy by The Offspring.
Cassidy, I'm going to cut you off right there. Because I know for a fact you remember the words to that song.
I can't.
Don't bullshit a fucking bullshitter, Cassidy. You sing the goddamn song right now. Sing the song, Cassidy.
See, I was afraid it would go here. I can't say that I do remember them. Just because this was something, I don't know. I'm sorry.
The tracksuit guy's calling you a liar.
He's a liar!
Tell him, tracksuit! You're a liar!
Yeah. I figured this would happen.
Sing the melody, right? Whoa. Do you live in New York?
Yes, of course.
Can you come here every week, sit right there when people are lying, you tell them they're liars? Yeah.
Oh man. I'm getting called out hard right there.
One more time.
You're a liar!
That's amazing. Cassidy, did the girl ever hear the song?
Oh God, no. Thank God. No.
Thank God. That's great. Well, that's cool that you knew you did that and it never revealed it to even her. I'm glad you shared your shame tonight and discovered our newest character, the tracksuit liar hater. The tracksuit liar hater. Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so
happy to
much,
help.
Cassidy, for the call. I think am I going back over here? Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget, April 19th, you can see them in the afternoon at Rough Trade. You can see them in the nighttime at Shea Stadium. Please welcome back to the stage, Sloth Russ!
to fill the void, but she don't finish dinner and her expression never changes. Don't shake hands with the lonely kids, 'cause I hear that shit's contagious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Animals in my bed, animals in my bed, animals in the streets. I like cats, do you like cats? Of course you do, you sassy motherfucker. My stomach hurts, does your stomach hurt? Do our stomachs hurt together? I feel pain, do you feel pain? Will this pain last forever? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't think the flavor packet makes it taste much different. You said that you knew who you were, but I did not know what you meant. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm a devil, you're a devil, we're all devils marry. You love Satan, but you don't know her, and sometimes she gets scary. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. That was awesome. Okay, we've got a few minutes left. Anybody else in the room want to reveal something they've never told anybody?
I've got something.
Anybody? Oh, Jamie, you want to? All right, let's give Jamie a mic. Okay.
I think I'm gonna be the first person who actually brings it down. Like I've got a real serious one.
Whoa, okay. Okay.
So 2 years ago, I realized I was transgender just all in one day, like a lightning bolt. It was just sort of like, oh shit, I'm a dude. And the day that it happened was the day before they shut down all the subways for Hurricane Irene. And I'm out of breath because that was fucking awesome. Don't worry, it's gonna get real dark. So I basically had like a 3-day panic attack at home, and I did not have any skills to take care of myself. So I ended up taking a shit ton of Xanax. Like I was just popping like 2 Xanax at a time. I don't know how much I took. I was drinking. And Xanax relieves like physical anxiety, but not mental anxiety. So it wasn't actually helping the fact that I was freaking the fuck out. And I used to self-harm, so I was like, last resort, gonna fucking self-harm. Did not help. And I ended up passing out, like I don't even know when. And like the next couple of days, like a Xanax hangover is different, but just as bad as like a alcohol hangover. And I realized that doing that to myself was way scarier than just being trans. And like another thing that I don't think I've ever said out loud is that I fucking love myself. Like I love being who I am. I love being trans, you know?
Wow. An intense and very real moment here at the show.
Is it a man or woman?
Jamie's a man.
You're a man?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you look like a man.
There you go. There you go.
So I thought it was like a woman. I thought she was a woman and then it's a man. She had her tits taken off or something.
Yeah. Something like that. We'll talk off the air, Sandy. We'll talk off the air about it. Yeah, well, everybody's everybody. That's the thing I don't get. It's like you're born, you got your desires, you follow them. I don't really get it at this point in my life. The more people I meet. Should we go to the phone? Should we bother after that?
No.
No? All right, so everybody
I don't want to hear
make sure you
someone
pick up.
kissed a 3-year-old.
Would it be worse to go to 3 or 1?
3, I'll remember it.
3 will remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sound
Hold on
logic.
once. Don't immediately overstep your bounds, tracksuit liar guy. I don't know. Maybe we try one more. We got a minute left. Alex in Michigan.
Yeah.
Alex in Michigan, you here?
Hey, what's up?
You're our last call.
Oh, sorry. I'm losing my voice.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well,
we got about a minute left. We just had a very intense moment in the studio. One of our great friends, Jamie, revealing stuff about himself. We've heard from people who kissed babies tonight. We've heard from people who smoked crack tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed with what I gotta say. I cannot follow
Alex,
that up.
real quick, you end this show strong. Knock it out of the fucking park, Alex. What do you have to tell us?
Never told anyone this. It's pretty big. I've never been a big fan of the band REM.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching The Chris Gethard Show. I want to thank Joe Mande for being here. I want to thank both of us for being here. Thank you to everybody who called. Pick up Bitch Face. See both of us on the 19th of here in New York. Pick up their album. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week. I guess fuck REM. That's the note we end on. Their later shit was kind of like their early stuff. Human Fish, REM versus fuck REM.
Fuck REM.
All right, looks like you were right, Alex. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Don't smoke crack and don't kiss babies.
David Blogman wore blackface. David Blogman wore blackface. David wore blackface. Blogman wore blackface.
Goodbye, live stream. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thanks for chatting. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Blogman wore blackface.